boys and girls, children of all ages. Welcome to Robert Sports Show. I'm your host, Robert. Alright, just got done watching Impact Wrestling Homecoming. Just finished it up on the Fight TV app. 8 matches, 2 more than what I did in the preview. They weren't announced as of yet at that time. Overall, good show. I give it 7 out of 10. And so we had a couple matches here that were, really good. Most of them were just kind of mediocre. I wish they would have gone ahead and eliminated the 2 matches they added and gave some of the other matches more time. Certain matches, when you kind of end them abruptly, it's kind of a letdown. Alright, so we're going to run through the card. First match, we had the Ultimate X for the X Division Championship. We had a 4-way here. We had Swann versus Trey Miguel versus Ethan Page versus Jack Crist. It was a good Ultimate X match. Problem is, I was a TNA fan back in the late 2000s, from 2006 on. I seen Ultimate X matches that involved Jay Leto, Chris Sabin, AJ Styles, Samoa Joe, Christopher Daniels, Low Key, Amazing Red. I've seen some of the greatest Ultimate X matches. This match, 13 minutes, really to me wasn't enough time to really do a lot. I gave it 3.5. Swann is our new X Division champion, which I'll go with that. On my preview I had said Trey Miguel, I wanted him to win, but I'm good with Swann being the X Division champion. My only downfall with him being the champion is, him because of the cruiserweight division in WWE. WWE fired him. No, Other than that, I wish they would have given it to one of the upstarts, like a Trey Miguel or Ethan Page. Not Ethan Page's not really an upstart, but Trey Miguel's an upstart, kind of build somebody up with it. Alright, so next we had a women's tag team match. We had So Young teaming with Allie versus Kiera Hogan and Jordynne Grace. Jordynne Grace is probably pound for pound one of the strongest women in professional wrestling. She is wrestling all over the world. She was part of the All-In Battle Royal with all the men. She was the only woman in that Battle Royal. Kiera Hogan, young, talented woman who just kind of needs to kind of still hone her craft a little bit. I think the more she wrestles, the better she'll be. Allie, I've never been a big fan of it. Her and So Young, this kind of evilness, kind of weird. Whatever is going on there is kind of crazy. At the end of the match, after Allie and So Young won, they brought this coffin out, and Rosemary reappeared. Kind of I don't know where they're going with it. It's kind of weird. But yeah, I give it 3 stars. It wasn't a horrible match. It was a little less than 9 minutes long. Next match, we had the Falls Count Anywhere match. We had Moose versus Eddie Edwards. This storyline's been kind of goofy. Falls Count Anywhere match. I have a problem when we have a Falls Count Anywhere match and the pinfall happens in the middle of the ring. Why have a Falls Count Anywhere if it happens in the middle of the ring? Eddie ending in victory over Moose. I give it 3.5. Next, we had really a 10-minute match that shouldn't have been on the card, I don't think. Sami Callihan and Willie Mack. Both of them are very talented, don't get me wrong, but it just kind of got thrown in there. I did give it 3.5 stars. Sami Callihan is a fairly talented wrestler. Willie Mack is good agility for a big man. Next, we had a Monsters Ball match. Hall of Famer Abyss versus Eli Drake. The Monster Balls match, especially being the Asylum in Nashville, was kind of the start of Abyss. That's how Abyss was born and bred, was in the Monster Ball. That was his match. Having the Monster Abyss lose his match, which he has lost before, to Eli Drake here, was just I was kind of, It really wasn't that hardcore. It really wasn't that, oh my god, the blood, oh my god, this. They had attacks, and they had kendo it's just like, really? That's all you're doing for a Monsters Ball match? Eli Drake getting the victory. I did give it 3.5. It's pretty good. The next match on the card, we had the Impact Tag Team Champions on the line. We had LAX defending their titles versus Lucha Bros. Now, not in their corner during the match. Conan was not out there with LAX. During the Impact Wrestling, he did not want the weekly shows. He did not want to be part of this. He has connections with both teams. Major League Wrestling, MLW, Fusion. He is actually the manager of the Lucha Bros. So he's from Mexico. So it's like he didn't want to be a part of this. He didn't want it to happen. Both teams did. So they made it happen. It was a good match. 11 minutes long. All they gave this match. Get rid of the Willie Mack match and make this match 20 minutes long. Or get rid of the Willie Mack match and the Sami Callihan match. Or the Sami Callihan Willie Mack match and get rid of the what other match did they add to this thing that I didn't know they were doing? The women's tag match. Get rid of it. Get rid of both of those. Add time to a few minutes to the Monsters Ball. Add time to this. Add time to the Ultimate X. Add time to the women's match. But yeah, so LAX ended up retaining their titles. I only gave it 4 1/4. For the 11 minutes that it happened, it was good. Another 10, I probably would have went 4.5 plus. But both teams are great. LAX has had some fantastic matches in Progress Wrestling versus CCK, Lucha Bros, Pentagon Jr., Phoenix. Obviously, they are going around the world. New Mexico. They were part of All In. They're part of MLW Wrestling. They're just, everywhere. So LAX retaining the Impact Tag titles. Next, we had the Impact Knockouts title with special referee Gail Kim, one of the best women's wrestlers ever. We had Valkyrie versus Tessa Blanchard. Rematch from Bound for Glory. The problem I had in this match is Gail was way too involved as a special referee. The referee should be kind of left, but she got involved quite a bit. Some of her own doing, some of it not her doing. Valkyrie ended up getting the win. 10 minutes. All they gave this match. I did give it 3.5. I think if it would have went 20 and kept the pace they had going and not had Gail get involved, it definitely could have been part of some of the greatest women's matches ever in TNA history, at least in Impact Wrestling. But it was alright. New champion. 3.5 star match. Main event, we had the the Impact Wrestling World Heavyweight title on the line. Brian Cage, who cashed in Option C of the X Division Championship versus champion Johnny Impact. Again, needed some more time. If you look at Wrestle Kingdom, the best match on the card was the main event. The best match on the card was the main event with 40 minutes. This match was good. Brian Cage versus Johnny Impact. We all know Johnny Impact, high flyer, can do all kinds of dives and whatnot. Brian Cage, he is very athletic for a big man. He can do some of the cruiserweight kind of things, the Lucha Libre style, along with punching their face in. When two guys this size do Spanish flies off the top rope, and they do their dives over the top rope, it is freaking amazing sometimes to see guys that athletic, that size. I was actually shocked that they didn't have Johnny Impact win this. I'm shocked I didn't have Brian Cage win this. They did have Johnny Impact retain. I gave it 4 star. It was good. Worth watching, yes. Was it everything I thought it was going to be and then some? No. Just a good match. 2 matches over 4 star that will go on my list for 4 star matches in 2019. What I'm doing here, what I kind of did last year, I'm going to do I will do a video about the 5 star matches that I had watched in 2018. Unfortunately, there's a lot of New Japan stuff that I wasn't able to watch. That was 5 star plus, according to Dave Meltzer. So we'll definitely want to look at all that going forward. So yeah, I'm keeping a list of all the 4 star men's matches, all the 3 star women's matches, and then beginning of 2020 in a year, we'll see what those are. The plan is going forward at the middle of each month, do the best of from the previous month. So like February 15th-ish, do the best of January, and then on down the line, and then do a year in at the end. So that's going to wrap up the review of Impact Wrestling Homecoming. Impact, 7 out of 10. I gave Wrestle Kingdom 7.8 out of 10, so not quite, I mean, to the level of some of those matches, but kind of close. Maybe less is more and more quality versus quantity. You're doing a WWE thing, more quantity. I want quality. Also, I took a look at Being the Elite on YouTube. If you've never seen it, take a look at it. It showed Cody, Brandy, the Rhodes, Adam Page, and the Young Bucks all signed in 5-year contracts with All Elite Wrestling, which is fantastic. I know rumor is Kenny Omega maybe is definitely done with New Japan. My rumor that I put on the Wrestle Kingdom review was him going to WWE. I know he wants to wrestle AJ at WrestleMania, and you definitely could do that. Have him come in at Rumble, win the Rumble, have AJ beat Daniel Bryan for the title. Boom! WrestleMania, AJ Styles versus Kenny Omega. I'm all in. Get it? So definitely kind of see where that's going. And Omega made it on the show, at least, on Being the Elite. He wasn't part of All Elite Wrestling. So his only other option is Impact or WWE. I don't think he would be... I think he's too big, too much involved for him to go to NXT. I think he goes straight to the main roster. So we'll see what happens there, but definitely can't wait to find out. Tomorrow, January 8th, when and where for All Elite Wrestling Double or Nothing. Cannot wait for that. Rumor has it, I've been hearing, was Las Vegas in May. So we'll definitely be checking that shit out. Reviewing that. Alright, well, I'm going to get out of here. Impact Wrestling Homecoming review. Make sure you check out the Wrestle Kingdom review and everything else on the Robert Sports Show. As always, thanks for watching the Robert Sports Show, and don't just have a great day. Have a spiffy day. Robert Sports Show, your YouTube leader in sports channel content. Robert Sports Show, always filmed in front of a live studio audience. My golden doodle, Bentley. Thanks for watching.